Football team, they really came out and set the tone. We talked about it, this moment, way back in spring ball, what we wanted this football game to look like tonight. They grind all summer and came out here today, this evening, and put it all together. We still got a long ways to go, though. This is just the beginning for this football team. Very excited about where this football team is headed, though. The thing is, right now, I'm not going to allow us to get complacent. We're going to keep going. This is just one of many, like I said. But the sky's the limit. If we, continue to work, starting tomorrow, we'll fly back tonight, get back in Jackson, and then, be back on the football field tomorrow and getting ready for a big one next week.
All right, questions for the players?
Yes, Charles Bishop, inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Jason, I wanted to ask, you seem to really get into a flow out there, completing a number of passes back-to-back. But I just want to ask you about your comfortableness with the offense, and you guys really up-tempo tonight.
I'm very comfortable with the offense. It's something that I've been a part of since the spring. Coach Harris makes it really easy on us. So, my confidence level with the offense is through the roof just because I have playmakers around me, and I know if I get them the ball, they'll make me look good. So.
Channel Flag WLTX TV was gone, Jason. You had a great performance tonight, man. It seemed like you were really having fun out there. For you, you've obviously had a unique journey in your college career, right? So how much are you soaking in this year, knowing that it is the last ride for you?
I'm soaking it in as much as I can. I was blessed with another year. Not a lot of people can say they played 7 years of college football, but I got blessed with another one. And I just coming into it when I was named starter, the one thing that went through my head was just, this is a redemption tour for me because, last year things didn't work out how I wanted them to. And just going through my head was just not wanting to make the same mistakes that I did previously. And, I just wanted to go out there and execute at a high level tonight.
In the back.
Joe Cook, WAPT. Quick question for TC, right quick. Just
Taking questions for the players. Right here, to the left. Oh, here, to the left. Oh.
Yeah. I guess this is for Duke. You had a big night. Did the field open up for you, or what did you see out there that led to such a productive night, if I may ask?
Taking practice serious, going through practice every day with the same mindset as you in the game. So they really hit me out with the game, seeing the field, seeing the coverage, and I know folks gonna give me the ball.
Manuel Glade, Crush Sports Talk. Duke, what was the mindset that you wanted to set tonight? What was the tone you wanted to set tonight? What was the game zero? What is the thing that you wanted Jackson State to set tonight?
They didn't know. You feel me? They didn't know what we had. We came out and showed them from the jump. We came out and got on their neck. And that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? So, they didn't know. We just showed.
Second row.
Wilson Jackson, Sports Illustrated. Jason, I don't know how I come back behind that statement. Just take me back to the moment you found out you were going to be the starter, and like knowing that you were going to be started to get this performance. Like, talk to me a little bit about that.
It was just when I was told the news, it was a relief. It's because like I said before, I've been in multiple quarterback battles and I've lost them, and I just didn't want to make the same mistakes, like I said before, and just having that. When they told me, it was a relief just because I knew that I would have another chance to go out there. I would have another opportunity to go prove to the world what I can do. Because I know to myself, I know what I can do. But, I want to prove it to everybody else as well, and, just continue to build on tonight. And we got 12 more games to go.
Got two more. Luke.
Luke Williams from the Black College Sports page. Jason, why Jackson State?
I wanted to win my last year, and I wanted the opportunity to play. And that was one thing that they told me that I would have. And I just wanted to come here and make the most of the opportunity and come here and ultimately compete for a championship, because that's what Jackson State does.
So was there anything special about Jackson State, its recent history or anything like that factored into that?
What drew me in was the coaches. As soon as I got here on my official visit, I believe it was January 6th, they welcomed me in, and I felt like I was on the team the day I got there. I knew a couple of people on the team already previously as well. You know, just having those conversations with them, you know, I felt like this would be just a perfect spot for me to end my career.
Last one.
Mason Smith with HBC Legends. This is a question for both players. Obviously, one concern with having so many talented receivers is there's only one ball per play. But Jason and Duke, how do you think the offense is just managed, you know, make sure to feed everybody? Because I think 5, 6 different receivers got a touch today, you know, on the offense.
Man, like I said, Coach Harris makes it really easy on us. And I have a lot of playmakers around me. I got Duke, Rico, Fabo. You saw Dre take off today when he caught that one. I got DJ, Jency, Irv out the backfield, JD out the backfield. You know, I got a bunch of guys out there to make plays. And in our offense, you know, there's a lot of different ways to get a bunch of different people the ball. And you know, if I just go through the correct read and, you know, get them the ball, they're gonna make plays. And you guys saw that tonight.
What about you, Duke? Obviously.
That was it. Thank you, players.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Questions now for the head coach. Start right here. Right here. Go ahead.
Mia Berry with Anscape. Coach, a lot of roster turnover, a lot of transfers. How important was it for you and this team to come out for this game and get such a dominant win to start off the season?
I think it was very important, you know, going against a great coach like Coach Pugh. We talk about playing a physical brand, but going forward, this is the one we wanted to come out and set the tone. A lot of turnover with the roster, but we knew we had a bunch of good players. You know, for us, I always bring up the summer, you know, we just tried to get the culture right, you know, and make these guys understand, you know, what's at stake. How many teams mark Jackson State on their calendar, you know, on their schedule to play us. So they understood it. We saw it a while back. You know, we could see them flying around, you know, just hanging out. You remember not long ago, we busted up and went to the movies and hung out. You know, these dudes really get along, and they love playing the game.
Your left.
Coach Taylor, Keisha J. Kelly, Black College Experience. During SWAC Media Day, we had the conversation about the pressure and what you were feeling prior to that. Coming in, how do you feel like the guys, not only did they win, they dominated. So you feel like the pressure was on, or once they got settled in?
No, everybody's been asking me, you know, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm like, just, you know, put the ball down. You know, just put the ball. Let me show you what we're talking about. You know, there was a lot of people didn't think we were going to be what we were tonight, and that's what I'm more excited about. You know, what this football team came out and showed. But it's like I told Jason walking over here, he was like, where's the championship trophy? I mean, we're going to put that on the shelf and, you know, start getting ready for the next one. You know, because like now, we're not going to sneak up on nobody. I guarantee you that. You're going to have everybody that's on our schedule, they watching that film tomorrow and start getting ready for Jackson State. So we understand it, we get it, you know, and that's what I said at Media Day. They don't know, and that's what I said tonight. Now they do know, and we're not finna stop.
Coach Charles Bishop inside the HBCU Sports Lab. One of the prevailing themes, whether it's the MEAC SWAC kickoff or the Celebration Bowl, has been the physicality of the MEAC. But talk about your offensive and defensive line play tonight. You guys really control the line of scrimmage.
Hey, first of all, Coach Mo, my offensive coordinator, Coach Bradley, did a great job, you know, preparing these guys ready to play. The defensive line, I mean, we rolled a lot of guys in there. There was a lot of guys making plays, man, on that defensive line. We knew they'd try to lean on us a little bit. You know, they had some veteran guys on the offensive line, but, you know, we had depth on our defensive line. And they came out and showed that, you know, they was able to spell each other. And we rotated a bunch of guys in and out. And they went out there and made plays. We feel like they played on their side of the line of scrimmage. And then the thing that was pleasing to me as a coach, they was covering gaps, you know, just playing disciplined football, you know, not making a lot of mistakes. And that's what I wanted to see. On the offensive line, we wanted to run the football. You know, Irv, JD did a great job, but, you know, it was the big uglies up front, what I call them. You know, I love that group up front. It's an entire new group, though, you know. They're still learning. They hadn't even gotten close to what they're going to be. You know, with that new group, we got quite a few transfers up there. Cam played well. Evan, the center, did a phenomenal job. All of them, Kurt, Dre, you know, it was just good to see them. And, you know, we kind of created a little bulletin board material. You know, everybody was talking about their defensive front. So I challenged them. You know, we was gonna put you saw us a lot of 13, 3 tight ends in there, 2 tight ends in there. You know, just keeping them off balance. But you know, we knew if we could win in the trenches on both sides of the ball, we were gonna be very successful tonight.
In the back.
Coach Joe Cook, W16 APT, up here in the back. Or in the back. Joe Cook, 16 WAPT, here in the back, Coach. One thing I noticed, you guys were up 37-0. You guys were trying to punch it in for a touchdown. You were talking to your offensive line and your offense. You were very animated. Tell me about establishing the standard in game one, because it seems like that's what you were trying to do. Like, hey, we're about touchdowns, not field goals here. Just talk about how you just, you know, in game mode.
Talking about in that second half right there?
Yeah.
No, the problem I had with that was finishing with class, and that's what I told them. You know, kind of got chippy out there. And that's what you know, anytime you get this kind of platform, you know, America's watching. So you want to do it the right way. And that's what I was basically telling them. Let's finish it the right way. Don't be seen doing nothing crazy. You know, that's what made me get on them. JoJo, that's my guy, one of the old linemen, and Deontay, who had a good game as well. But they just, you know, retaliated. You know, that's what I told them. You know, we can't get caught in those moments. We got to get everybody ready for next week. I didn't want to lose anybody. You know, I wanted everybody to be able to participate on next week. But that's what it was. But also, too, we got to be better in the red zone. You know, we got down there quite a few times. We got to get more touchdowns. I think my guy, Gerardo, a.k.a. G-Baby, our field goal kicker, did a great job tonight, you know, getting those points. But that's what it was, you know, talking to them about finishing with class. As well on the defensive side, we had a knucklehead play with Tim, you know, and I got on him pretty good. He intercepts the ball. And it's crazy what he told me when he ran down there and took the defense with him. He said, I thought we could do that. So I put that on me. I said, okay, Tim, I'm gonna take that blame right there. But so next time you do it, it's gonna be a problem. You know, so, but, you know, we just gotta continue to get better.
Good evening, Coach Taylor. This is Michael Jefferson with Block Sports. Congratulations. Now Jackson State is 1-3 as opposed to being 0-3. But during the media day, we actually talked about what the MEAC and how they felt about the SWAC conference itself. Do you finally think, with you bringing back that level of physicality back to Jackson State when you played, did that make a difference? And I'm sorry, 1 and 2.
First of all, let me say this. It feels good to finally get a win in Atlanta. I mean that, Chuck, you know what I'm talking about. You know, what is it, 2 celebration bowls, MEAC SWAC. Hey, it feels good to finally get one. So I'm excited about that. But that's what we talked about this football team being. You know, we want to hit people in the mouth. You know, we ain't trying to cut no corners. You know, we ain't trying to play finesse. We want to line up. We want to roll people off the ball. And you know, if you can withstand that for 3 quarters, we'll see how the 4th quarter go. You know, that's how we are, and that's what we built around, you know, and that's what we was just talking about in the trenches. We really challenge those guys in the trenches to come out and, you know, be able to do those things what you're talking about.
Stephen Gaither, HBCU Game Day. Coach, I know you're a low-key guy, but at the end of the game, you can hear the crowd, you know, chanting your name, and you got the Gatorade bath. I mean, how good does it feel for you as an alumnus of this program, someone's been a part of the success, for your first game, for it to all come together like that? I feel like a dream a little bit.
It really, you know what, the thing that when I started hearing them say they took me back to my playing days, because I can remember that then. You know, catching touchdowns, doing some stuff, you know. I've heard it before. And it just brought that memory back, man. I'm like, wow, I cannot believe this is coming around once again. You know, I love these JSU fans, man. You know, they show up and show out. It's up to us as a football team, a coaching staff, trainers, equipment people to come out here and, you know, put our best foot forward. I was talking to one guy. He said he was gonna make the trip over. He would stop me in the grocery store. Like, Coach, I'm gonna be there. It's gonna cost me about $1,500 to get here. So anytime you hear that and people, you know, willing to take these kind of trips, and I'll be in Miami next week, that's gonna cost me a little more. You know, you want to put out a good brand of football for these fans. But it brought, to answer your question, brought back major memories. But like I said, I want to put this one behind me and keep going. You know, I feel like this is one of many. we got to continue to, build this football team. We got a long ways to go. We got to continue to recruit, the staff, so.